Okay. Welcome back so first of all, let me just tell the story real quick. So there was this day I and my friend were seated at the bus stop waiting for a bus. And there was this lady across the street that needed directions, obviously, because she kept on asking everyone that was opposite as well. Things we had already waited at the stop prior to that time, and there were like two buses that passed literally very like at the same like at the time passed, and they didn't stop for any reason. I don't know why. For some reason, I don't know why they did not stop. But yeah, that happened. And then he walked over to our side at some point and then asked for directions. Things. My French is very limited, right? But my friend that was with was Congolese, and she was asking for a direction to a place that I knew, but I couldn't translate it. But then my friend could obviously speak the language, so for me, I was just going to explain it to her, then she translates. So then right after we were done explaining, a bus came and then we were off and out and away. But things like there are so many scenarios that could have happened and then that would have led to that not being a thing, being what even like she would have to like we couldn't have been there, somebody else could have been there that couldn't speak or understand or even know the direction, like at the place and time, right place right time, it's just one of those things. So yeah, like, and there's so many other scenarios that would just happen and just make you think in deep thoughts about stuff like this, like if it happens for like things happen. Frankly, I do believe. I don't know. First of all, I do not believe we live in a simulation. No, not at all. That's personal opinion. I do not, for a lot of reasons. But yeah, so I really don't. So yeah, I think about it a lot as to like some scenarios, some circumstances that you find yourself in, and then later on you just go back to think that maybe, just maybe, happened for a reason, right? Sometimes the reason can be stupidity, to be honest, though, but like just saying, just saying. But yeah, it's just one of those things. And like sometimes where I see somebody from a distance, and I'm like, isn't that somebody I know? Isn't that Frederick or something? But I get closer, and it's not Frederick. And then later on in the day, I'll still come and see Frederick. I'm like, that's weird. And it happened. That particular thing happens to me more times than none. But yeah, it's just one of those things. But well, yeah. So just thinking about it, same in the same context, it reminds me of the time I was trying to apply for school. So initially, I studied in TRNC. I studied graphic design in TRNC. But initially, what I wanted to do, I was applying for a bunch of private universities here back home here, and I couldn't get into any. Mainly because I was going to study law. I don't even know the rest of that thing was pressure because I do not like reading for anything. I'm more of a visual learner, honestly. But yeah, I don't really. And I thought about it, and I didn't get in because I couldn't get the cutoff mark for jump. And then also, I now changed my decision to at least study something international relations. And then again, I couldn't also get in because my I feel CBK work, not because I wrote rubbish or anything, not because I didn't even know what I was writing, but because for some random unforeseen circumstances that I can't even begin to narrate or even think of. I really don't know. I don't know what they are doing. But yeah, that happened. So and then it led to me having to apply to to CIU, and I went and honestly, I feel like if that didn't happen, I probably won't even be doing this right now. I probably won't be here today. I won't have had the experiences I had. It's not anything about the grass being greener on the other side or anything, but like just the experiences, the people that I've met, they're very crucial to my growth, the way I've evolved, the kind of lessons I learned, the kind of things I was taught. I didn't even know what I wanted to do in university, honestly, being honest though. Like I didn't know. I had options, but not very personal options, not options that I would just not randomly think of on my own. But yeah, I had options, but like no, I really didn't know. But yeah, that happened and it just makes me appreciate that. I mean when you think about these things, when you like at least put all these things in God's hands, like you might see some scenarios and be like, you're just down, very depressed about it, very, getting upsetting. But yeah, the most more times out of none, it happens for a reason. But yeah, so thank you for getting this far into the video. It's been me again. So like, subscribe, share, and do the needful. Either way. Bye. Thank you.